Hey guys, welcome back to Ulan app. For today's video, we are going to show you Shopify Craft Team Customization Guide. So if you're interested, let's start our tutorial. So for you to start customizing your Shopify Craft Team here, what you need to do first here is we need to install the actual team. So go to your Shopify Store's admin page, and you want to go to Online Store. And from here, you want to go ahead and scroll down a bit and look for the option that says Add Team. Let's go and click on it and just click on Visit Team Store. Now, in this case, you'll have the option to search for different teams that you can install here, but specifically, we are looking for the craft team. So at the top right, let's go and click on the magnifying glass. Just type in craft here, press and enter. From here, look for the craft team, go ahead and click on it. And you want to go ahead and click on the view demo store here or try team option as well. Now, in this case, will actually load up on another page, which in this case, we just need to wait for it to actually add craft to our online store. But once actually added, we're now ready to start using it. In this case, you could go ahead and basically start using it once it's actually available in the team library. Now, by the way, I would suggest you to make sure to back up or basically remember what your website or your store actually looked like beforehand, because in this case some apps that you've installed on your store might not be compatible, so make sure to actually check if those apps are compatible. Unless in this case, if they are not compatible, this will actually break your site here. But in this case, we want to go ahead and click on the publish button here. But if you want to first customize it, you can go and click on customize here. So you should be able to start customizing it first before actually publishing it into your store, which this is what it's going to usually look like. Now, if you want to change the overall look of your site, you could go to the team settings here, which in this case allows you to change your logo, your desktop logo here, the width for it, the favicon. So in this case, whenever your website is actually accessed, you have that icon at the very top of that screen, of that tab. That is the favicon. Like if you want to change the overall color of your site, you should be able to see it in colors. If you want to change the headings or the font or font size scale here, you should be able to change it in typography. Now for layout, this is quite different. So you have the option to change the page width, space between template sections, the spaces here if you want to. You also have the option for animation. So you have the reveal sections on scroll, which is a good thing that you have here on your site. So you have the hover effects here if you want to add them, like vertical lift or 3D lift as well. Also have the option to customize your buttons here, like the thickness, the opacity, the corner radius, the shadow. So in this case, there are going to be a lot of customizations that you could do here, like variant pills, inputs, product cards, collection cards. So depending on what you want to actually edit here, there are specific settings that you can change here. Like for media, you have the option to change the borders, like thickness, opacity, corner radius, the shadows for it, and blur if you want to. So yeah, so you have the option to change the overall look of your site here. So just to give you an idea here, the team settings here allows you to change the overall look of your site. Now, if you want to go to section, this will actually change the look on a specific page where you currently visited. So if you want to change a different page or edit a different page, you go to the home page at the very top here, choose a different page if you want to edit them. Like for example, the gift card section, product section, or collections if you want to edit those. Now in this case, same thing with any other team on Shopify here. You have the option to add different sections, like for example, let's just click on the add block or add section here. You have the option to add feature product, collection list, rich text, and image with text. Now, the great thing about this specific team here, there are going to be some differences on it. As you can see, there are going to be different designs for it. So it actually matches the overall look of your team here. But then again, this will actually change depending on what settings you actually set up on your team settings here, depending on the font, the colors that you've set. They will be automatically applied, which is a great thing on using Shopify here. Now, if you want to add a block, you have the option to add headings, caption, text, and buttons here if you want to. So, for example, you want to edit already existing one, you could go and click on the existing section here, like collections. So you have the option to select collections here. You could have the option to do a few things. Now, just to give you an idea, maybe I want to add a different section here. Let's go ahead and maybe add a multi-column. So in here, depending on what you select on your main menu here, you have the option to change a few settings on that specific view. Like since I just selected the multi-column here, I have the option to change my heading size, image width, image ratio. So you might be wondering, why do you still have this settings here? So in this case, the theme settings actually affects the whole site, while the options that we see here at the right side, whenever you select one of the elements or sections here, you have the option to basically change or further customize what you want to, or what this section would actually look. So this is just some customization that you can do. So then again, depending on what element or block or section you click here, there are going to be different settings you can change, like some button links, button label here, color scheme for it if you want to customize it, and the mobile layout. And if you want to select column here, again, you have the option to add images, heading, and description. Then again, it's actually depending on the type of element or sections that you've added in here. So yeah, so in this case, those are the basics here on how to customize your craft theme in Shopify, and that's about it. So hopefully this video was able to help you. Like and subscribe to Yolan app. Thank you for watching.